What's up, y'all? It's your boy Sauce Tepper. I'm gonna be showing y'all the Imperial Castle of Nuremberg today. I didn't get to take a whole lot of pictures because they're renovating it right now, so a lot of stuff was blocked off. But this castle is over 1,000 years old. If you look right here, where I'm showing you right now, if you look down further enough, this used to be the moat. You know what I'm saying? The moat was filled with crocodiles and stuff like that. The Imperial Castle was one of the most formidable castles during those times. This goes back to the Holy Roman Empire. This is like some Game of Thrones type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole lot of imperial leaders have lived here, and this castle was built under the Salian kings. They were all Holy Roman emperors from like 1027 to 1125. A new castle, you know what I'm saying, because this one had got old and shit, they had built it under the Hohenstaufen emperors, and that was from like 1138 to 1254. Then they began reconstruction of the palace, as well as various modifications and additions to the late and during the late medieval centuries. During like the 30-Year War, which was from 1618 to 1648, the castle really became unimportant. They wasn't really worried about this castle anymore. In the 19th century, they had a lot of interest in the medieval period, so some modifications were added during the Nazi period in preparation, because like I told y'all before, I live in Nuremberg, and Nuremberg is Hitler's what they call Lieblingsstadt. Lieblingsstadt is favorite city. The restoration for the castle has started in 1936 for the Nazi Party. They wanted to restore it to its original state. But in like 1944 and 1945, because of all the air bombing raids and stuff like that, the bombs have fucked up a lot of the castle. Like a lot of the castle had laid in ruins. A lot of what I'm showing and you see during that time period, it wasn't here, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of what you see, the women built, you know what I'm saying? Because, well, the women and the kids rebuilt a lot of what you see, because of the war, a lot of the men were either dead, injured, handicapped, or whatever you want to call it. They couldn't help. So basically everything I'm showing y'all and y'all seeing during that time period, the women had helped rebuild, and the kids. And it took like 30 years to build the castle back to its original state. 30 years. But like I was saying, I'm gonna go back, because like in the Middle Ages, a lot of the German kings, they were Holy Roman emperors, and after their what you call coronation by the Pope, you know what I mean, they didn't have a capital. Like around here, they didn't have a capital, but they did like a whole lot of voyages and stuff from this area. The castle it was really important, you know what I'm saying, because they didn't have anywhere else, and every German king and emperor stayed in this castle, and a lot of them stayed on it over multiple periods. The castles, they were in like 3 sections. The one I'm showing you is Castleberg. Then there was another one that was called Burgergrave's Castle. And then the other ones, they were erected by the imperial city at the eastern site. And when you go back in history, the first fortified buildings appeared like 1,000 years ago, like around 1,000. And then there were 3 more major construction periods that are like really important. But like I was saying, this castle was one of the most, I'm not gonna say the most, but it was very important, because if you look down like that right there, you know what I'm saying, that was a moat. That's where water was. They had crocodiles and all kind of shit in them motherfucker. But like, yeah, this castle is over 1,000 years old. This is real history. And like I said, once they finish renovating and stuff like that, I will go back in and I will show you the inside, the tunnels and stuff like that. And we're gonna do another night tour so I can show you how it looks at night, because at night you can really see it better, and it shows you when everything's lit up, shows you how beautiful it is, and it shows you the whole city, the whole landscape and stuff like that. But it's crazy, you know, this is like Game of Thrones type shit, you know what I mean? Like, look, this, the first one of these castles was built in 1000. This is 2020, to put that into perspective. And if you look, you know what I'm saying, I hope y'all enjoy everything I'm showing y'all, you know what I'm saying, and copy some merch, you know, I got t-shirts and masks, I'm coming out with hoodies and sweats. Support this educational movement.
Baker Young.